How do you guys find the rhythm back in the pace after the first quarter?
So the first thing that really helped was Bowman. Having a two-way player with a ton of energy. He's one of the good guys in the whole organization, and so nice to see him have some success and play hard. And he kind of jump-started the rest of the team. He brought great energy, playing really hard, and then he worked Rafe and Mays. Their point guard had 20 points in the first half, so we kind of wore him down on the defensive end. So it was great to kind of have him set the tone.
For the second quarter, what could you say about the contributions of each player?
So everybody, they follow Kai's lead with the energy. Defensively, we're a little bit better as far as knowing our coverages and communicating those and executing them. And then the second part of it was we rebounded better. I still think we can do a little bit better on the rebounding end, especially on the defensive end. But we got to continue to, hold teams to one shot, make sure that we're contesting everything. That's a big thing. And then go back and circle back for those rebounds, and then that can start our transition game.
How much fun was that for you to watch Kai and Pargo in the backcourt and team finishes with 29 assists?
Yeah, it was a blast. Anytime, the team is feeling energized, sharing the ball, playing for each other, that's really a good thing. That keeps everybody engaged. Like I said, Kai brings great energy to the team, and then Pargo still can play. And so having those two guys, in tandem makes us really tough to beat, for sure.
How much Kai is it here? How much can a win like this do for this team?
Well, we haven't won at home in a while, so that was good for our fans to see that, and for us to share in the energy that they bring us every time out. But I think we'll carry this over to the road trip. We've been pretty good on the road, and there's little things we need to clean up, like the defensive rebounding, obviously communicating our coverages in defense. But for the most part, we're just playing harder, and I think that covers up a lot of mistakes.
7 players in double digits, but obviously Kai's appearance tonight just seemed like he was the missing piece to this whole team. What do you think he brings besides the energy that really just put everything together?
Well, he brings defensive toughness. He knows that his main job is to pick up full court and try to tire out the other team's point guard. And then when you have somebody doing that, kind of sets the tone for the rest of the defense. But I think our other guards are capable of doing those same things. Even Pargo at 33 years old, he can pick up full court. He probably won't like me saying that. But Isaiah Reese and Andrew Harrison, when he's healthy, they can all pick up and kind of dictate the tempo. And so that's what we need Kai to do, and we'll follow his lead going forward.
What do you see kind of in the connection between Bowman and Smailagic, and then Bowman and Deontay out there as well?
So obviously those guys played together a little bit this summer, a little bit in training camp, and I'm familiar with both of them since being around in training camp and then also in the summertime. So I think they already have a little bit of synergy, which is always good, knowing where you're supposed to be on the floor. As a point guard, you want to know where all the other 4 guys are, of course, but with your bigs, if they're setting you screens and we have a lot of pick and rolls going, you want to know that he's available for that pass, as well as getting offensive rebound position. So Kai and Allen already have a little bit of synergy, and we got to keep that going. Maybe we can develop some more with some of the other guys on the team.
How big was it for Nick to hit a couple of threes there at the end of the game?
Huge for any shooter to see the ball go in. I think he even had a mid-range pull-up, early in the fourth quarter. And then you want to carry that confidence over, to the next few games. There was something my high school coach used to always say, hey, leave the gym on the make. And so he made his last shot tonight. So hopefully he'll carry that over. And that can become infectious when guys are working on their games. They see success in the game. You can carry that over from game to game.
Go ahead.
Please, Kev, go.
I was just going to say, you've out-rebounded 4 of your last 5 opponents now, and obviously at the beginning of the season, that was a struggle, but It looks like you have cleaned that up. What have you noticed? What did you notice out of the rebounding tonight?
Well, I think that's energy level, partly, not just from the bigs, from the guards. You got to circle back through the elbows, something we talk about a lot. And the second thing is Juan Anderson has been great, on the defensive glass, really making an effort to go back, not just to get the rebound, but to be physical on the boards. Devin's doing a good job, and even Deontay coming off the bench tonight, he brought good energy. If we can get all 4 of our bigs or 5 of our bigs really playing with that great energy, we're going to be in good shape on the defensive glass.
A lot of throwdowns from Davis tonight, but what did you think of Smiley's monster dunk?
That was pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I didn't know if he was going to make it or not, but I should stop doubting him. He's learning and turning into a pretty good player, and we're going to keep trying to teach him and getting ready for that next level.
When you guys are down 9-2 in the first quarter, what's going through your head?
I will fight back.
Okay.
We'll fight back. It's like as a coach, you always believe your team has that fight, and we've showed it the last few games. You prefer not to get down, but those things happen, and then we got back in the game, started making some good plays, got some defensive stops, and so we were able to take control.
How this game is going to help to build the confidence in the team?
Well, we talked about a couple of days ago in film session that, we have 5 games going into, this was the first of 5 going into the holiday break, and we're going to get a little time off. We've been on the road traveling. We went all the way to New York and came back. The Windy City game was a real good reflection of how we really play, and then South Bay was better. So we're just trying to carry that momentum, not only just playing hard, making sure we're fighting every game, but that we're focused on what we need to do, depending on that opponent. And then we should be able to carry that over into this road trip that will extend into the showcase.
Two-part question. A, how much time will the guys get off after the showcase? And then B, from your first 2 experiences in the showcase, how has that kind of shaped how you want to approach it now as a head coach?
So I think they'll get 4 or 5 days off. Okay. And hopefully they will actually take the days off and not play too much basketball. I know some guys are just want to work out and be in the gym. I probably was like that too. Yeah. The second part of that is the approach has to be, are we building on the things that we established in training camp in the early part of the season? The big 3 things for us are transition defense, rebounding the ball, getting clean rebounds and outlets, and then sharing it. Mm-hmm. And so we're doing better in all those categories, but we want to carry that over into the showcase. And I think we'll approach it the same way. We want to play hard, we want to play smart, we want to play together. But more importantly, we got to figure out a way to incorporate, Kai, Allen, and if for some reason we maybe have Jordan Poole, I'm not sure about that. But whoever we have, we'll make sure that we're all playing together. That's the most important thing.
Thank you,
Coach.